Simba bud. First fish of the morning. Simba's excited. Starting off our spring annual run on the old trusty trestle. And we got a new color to throw at these guys. We've been showing you guys this new color the last couple episodes. And now we're gonna put it to the test on some speckled trout. That's the Indiglo 3X Shad. Right under the boat, way out. Oh, we got Flat Daddy. Good eating. The flatfish are liking the new 3X also. Isn't that pretty? Flat Daddy. Already almost had a Cajun slam, only been here 10 minutes. Missed a nice red to start the morning off with. Liking the way this Indiglo is producing right here in the Pontchartrain Basin. All right, guys, we had to move on down. Got a call from my friend Petey. Said he was catching them way down the shoreline by Littlewood, so we made about a 3-mile drive. And we're just trying to avoid river water right now. We got river water plaguing the lake at a high pearl, fighting a lot of dirty water. And this Indiglo 3X Shad, this is a good one in stained water, and it's even stained over here. And this is very, very hard to get a discoloration. This water usually stays gin clear. There's no rivers on this end of the lake or bayous coming out, so this is always going to be your saltiest water. And this time of year, when the trout start spawning, that's what they're looking for, is that salty, salty water. So took a ride over here and jumped in his boat and just left the old Panga to drift away. I'll have to get that thing later. There's another one in this filth. Look at this one. Up and shake that head. There you go. Nice trout. Say, pups, y'all like this new boat? Nala was just taking a little nap. We had a little lull in our bites there. But now, got another one. She's awake. But this water is just totally filthy right now across the entire Pontchartrain Basin. Probably some of the dirtiest water I've successfully caught trout in out here. And this shoreline is extremely neglected, as it, you know, it runs from here from the trestle all the way to Seabrook, and these fish can be anywhere up and down it. And Petey had called me. He stopped. He launches over towards Seabrook. And he said that. There he was. He said that was filthy. He was running this way. He said he saw some slicks popping up, so he stopped and tried it and started getting some bites. Had some activity going on. That's real important if you ever fish in a nice calm area. But it's about 10 or 12 feet, so you still want to let it get down to the bottom and then begin your retrieve. And it's another good thing to do on this shoreline, since it's so long and there's nothing really concentrating the fish in one particular area, is you just get that boat in 8 to 15 foot of water and just troll. That way you can really cover some ground and see if you can find them. But what we're noticing is the tide's falling. We started up towards the camps by Haynes Boulevard. We're just letting the current bring us back towards the trestle, and we're just picking away at them right now. If this water had a good 2 to 3 foot of visibility, it'd probably be easy pickings. But I mean, the visibility is only about 8 inches right now, which is horrible for the lake, but it just shows you how many trout we have lurking around. And you catch them in this, there's a lot of fish down there. Another nice one. how dirty that water is. You can't even see the fish yet. Oh, there he is. That's filth. That's like Pontchartrain filth, but I always like purples and dirty water, and that new Indiglo, that's a good dirty water bait right there. All right, whenever you fish in this style where you're not throwing at a particular spot over and over and over, we're just doing what we call fan casting. So it's good to make real long, long distance casts, get that lure way out there, cover some ground. Petey's just got this boat on a nice, mellow, soft troll, and these fish are, we're catching them in a good 1 mile radius. We're not really finding them ganged up. There's nothing here on the bottom that really holds them. I wish there was some reefs around here, or little rigs or something like that to really concentrate the fish, but they're just roaming the shorelines. I'm using a matrix rod right now, and this thing I can really zing it out there. Got it on a 3/8 ounce GoldenEye jig head with that Indiglo 3X shad, and we're just doing the Pontchartrain pop right off the bottom. And that's what's working for us right now, fishing some really, really dirty water. And when I throw out away from the bank, I'm chunking it to like 10 to 12 foot. And then if I turn around and chunk it towards the rocks where the train bridge is, where the train goes through, it's sitting in probably 6 to 8 foot. So catching them in both areas. I don't really catch too many if I get way up on the shoreline fishing the bank. This is usually around a 10-foot area is where they hang out. It's just a migration zone where they're coming from the southern part of the lake, of Seabrook, Weston, and Kenner, Metairie, and they're making their way towards Slidell and the bridges and the Chef. And this is just an area they like to hang out. Very neglected area. When we start catching them on the bridges, this is another area that they'll be. So if you get to the bridges and there's a gazillion boats, don't be afraid to just take a little boat ride down the way a piece and try your luck fishing out here. It looks, you gotta have confidence. It looks like you're just fishing open water, but I'm telling you, there's no birds diving. There's nothing to tell us these fish are here. This is just an area that we go to a lot, and we're kind of figuring, let's get away from that high Pearl River. And Petey stopped and tried it and started catching them, and here we go. Double trouble. Double them up. Working that Haynes Boulevard shoreline with the new 3X Indiglo.
This has some life to it. This motherfucker here. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
On the hip.
That's a good one, baby. That's a good one. What you got there now? Come on up. That's a pretty fish. That's the size of the fish we're looking for. Caught a few throwbacks right when we started, but most of the time, this is the size fish that you're gonna see when you're down here, down this Haynes Boulevard shoreline. This guy's missing his little fang tooth. You don't have any big teeth there, but another one in that dirty water with the Indiglo.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, baby.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and end it on this pretty one right here. Using a new Indiglo 3X Shad. Make sure you subscribe to the monthly bait box. This is brand new. We've been using this a lot here lately, putting it to the test before it gets on the market. These will be in your monthly bait boxes. You'll be the first ones to ever have this. And do not neglect these shorelines that connect the Trestle and Seabrook, the eastern shoreline of Lake Pontchartrain. And you always want to keep that boat anywhere from 8 to 15 foot, and these fish just roam this shoreline, and that's what they're doing today. We've done this on several DockSide TV, so make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check them all out. Get out here on the action, guys. Until next time, good fishing.